Hey, what's up? I'm Coty Saucier. I'm the driver of the Mutant Super Soda Monster Jam truck. This driver's ed, y'all.
Hey everybody, as Coty Saucier mentioned, it's driver's ed, y'all. Today I'm excited to do my first custom video of a Hot Wheels Monster Jam 1/64 scale truck. In front of us we have the Mutant Super Soda pickup truck version, driven by Coty Saucier. And I'm not a customizer, so I did not create these, but I did buy them from someone who customizes. And if I'm going to pay money for a custom truck, I'm going to make sure it's top notch. And as you can see, this is a really good custom truck. It looks really nice. And sorry, just to point out, I do have a Band-Aid, so you'll see that in today's video. I cut myself. So anyway, getting back to it. Coty Saucier drives the pickup truck version of Mutant. This is the first year Mutant has run in Monster Jam. Mutant Super Soda is another division within Monster Energy. So a different line of drinks, Monster Energy drinks. Coty Saucier, here's a different custom, the Monster Energy version. Coty Saucier drove the Monster Energy pickup truck version before Mutant. So this is the first year of Mutant, and before that it was Monster Energy trucks. And of course everybody knows the Monster Energy SUV version was the first Monster Energy monster truck. It was driven by Damon Bradshaw, who unfortunately is no longer with Monster Jam. I understand it has something to do with, it's a political type reason. It's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. It happens. So whether it's Feld or Monster Jam, something happened, and just unfortunate for everybody, because Damon Bradshaw was really a great driver. He was actually a World Finals champion at one time with his truck Air Force Afterburner. And then, of course, Mutant, like I said, this is the first year of Mutant. There is an SUV version. It is driven by Todd LeDuc of Metal Militia fame, who is a two-time World Finals champion. One in the racing and one in the freestyle. So, and just to show, first off, meeting Coty Saucier, here's his autograph. He autographed this card for us. This is the Mutant Monster truck, and his initial is just a CS, and it says 2018. So I did have these trucks autographed. The Monster Energy is on the hood, CS. That looks really nice. This one was on the side. It's hard to see. It was a different pen. It was actually a pen I brought, so it's my fault. This one says CS on the side, and it does say 18 for 2018. And if you look at the card, again, just look at the truck itself. Look how it looks. And then look at this. This is a very nice custom. And the first thing Coty Saucier said when he saw this truck was, wow, you know, that's seamless. And I would agree. This is a really nice custom, very seamless. It looks like it could have been made by Mattel and Hot Wheels. The only other thing I'll mention, and if you look at the body style, the Monster Energy, this was the first custom I ever had. The Monster Energy is a double cab, extended cab version of the monster truck. So think about Medusa Farewell. It's an extended cab version, similar to this. And then the Mutant Super Soda is a single cab. The first truck I had from this customizer, when he does custom trucks, he typically paints the rims to match, whatever color he wants. So these rims are painted Unfortunately, I don't tend to like the rims, any plastic parts, so the rims are plastic, painted, because they can wear off, and I have 2 young children, so through play, they can wear off. So when I had them made the second custom, I mentioned, hey, you know, can you use some actual colored rims? Because now Hot Wheels Monster Jam 1/64 scale, as you guys know, they have a lot of releases with different colored rims. Obviously, the best choice for Monster Energy would be the Alien Invasion colored rims, and that's what I mentioned in my email. Unfortunately, the customizer didn't have any extra. These are the Gas Monkey Garage rims, which are a little lighter, but I have nothing to complain about. This is a really nice truck in itself, so looks really nice overall. And just to point out, meeting Coty Saucier again. I've met a bunch, I won't say many, but I've met a bunch of different Monster Jam truck drivers. And I must say, just something about the culture, maybe at Monster Jam or even Feld, is really good. I mean, they're just very good with the fans. Every driver I've met has been awesome. Coty Saucier is no exception. I think they're just, you know, the fan base, they have a lot of young fans, and they're just overly gracious, generous, and pretty much everybody's been awesome. I've never had a bad experience with a Monster Jam truck driver, never once. But Coty Saucier, I have to admit, he takes the cake. He was just an awesome person to meet, very humble and very generous. I mean, I want to say he had his autograph on like at least six items. These 2 trucks, we got 2 inserts, little cards, postcard size for the kids. And then he also had posters that he autographed, two of them, one for each of my 2 kids as well. So very humble, very gracious, and I just gotta give him a shout out. I mean, he's just a great, just humble, great representative of Monster Jam and what it entails, and even, you know, great representative for Feld. So Feld, you definitely need to keep Coty Saucier, definitely, for sure. Do whatever you can to keep him. As most of you know, Coty started as in the crew. Basically, he was, as I mentioned before, Damon Bradshaw. He was Damon Bradshaw's crew chief at Air Force Afterburner, and then when Air Force Afterburner, then Damon Bradshaw's next truck was the Monster Energy SUV, and Coty Saucier was his crew chief at that point. And he was Damon Bradshaw's crew chief until Monster Energy decided to have a second Monster Jam truck, this time the pickup truck version. And luckily for us, for the fans, Coty Saucier got the job. And this is just a look at the grill. The grill on the custom is awesome. It shows Ford. But yeah, luckily for us, Coty Saucier got the job. And he honestly is one of the best Monster Jam truck drivers right now. Especially when it comes to the racing portion. If you guys remember in 2017 World Finals, he was the #1 in qualifying. So he qualified #1. If you think about that, you got over 30 of the best Monster Jam truck drivers in the World Finals, and he qualified #1. So he had the fastest time in one go. So that says something. So he's a really good truck driver. Freestyle, he's great too. But just to highlight his racing, he's just top notch. So he was with Air Force Afterburner for 4 years in the crew. Like I said, most recently he was the crew chief, and then he was always Damon Bradshaw's crew chief until he drove his own truck. But before that, I did not know the history before that, but just meeting Coty, I got to understand the history before that. The first truck he actually worked on, which I did not know, was Avenger. So he worked on Jim Kohler's team for, he said it was only a month or a few months. It wasn't a long stint, but he gave me a list of all the trucks he worked on, and I want to say it was probably 4 or 5 different drivers before he hooked up with Damon Bradshaw, which, Damon Bradshaw won a World Finals with the Air Force Afterburner. So, yeah, he has a long history in the sport, in the crew, and now as a driver, he's one of the best, I would say. In my opinion, he's definitely one of the best drivers. So, I was very excited to meet him, and yeah. So these trucks are very nice, just as customs. Both of them do have a Ford grille, which you don't see a lot. You don't see the brand name on a lot of these Hot Wheels Monster Jam trucks anymore. So, as this is a custom, it's the customizer felt free to include that. And just to round it out, again, Coty Saucier, just a great person. I learned a lot about him. He's actually getting married in November, so congrats to him. Best wishes for his fiance, and I'm just it's great to hear anytime someone gets some couple gets married. It's just at this day and age, there's not a lot of commitment, and not as much commitment as years past. So, I have many friends that, not necessarily get married. They may, domestic partnership and live together and stuff like that. But marriage is really a great thing. I'm a true believer in it. It's not easy all the time. I can attest to that. But making a commitment, basically marriage is making a vow, that you're in it for the long haul. And I think that's something that's missing in today's society. You're doing it, when you make your vow, you make it before God and before the people in the, before men. So everybody at the wedding. And hearing from Coty, it was great to hear Damon Bradshaw is actually going to be in his wedding party. So it's just a testament to their relationship, and it goes beyond the business, which is awesome. I've never met Damon Bradshaw, but from what I understand, he's a great guy too. So I would love to meet him at one point, but it's just great to hear that they're still good buddies. So these are the customized trucks, just to show them off. Tell me which one in the comments, which one you like better. Originally, I always liked Monster Energy. I've always liked that truck. I was disappointed to hear this year they were going to do a different truck, and it was going to call Mutant. And I've never heard of Mutant Super Soda, so I was disappointed. But truth be told, at the end of the day, Mutant has really grown on me as a truck, the styling of it, and I have to admit, this is my favorite of the two Coty Saucier trucks right now. So leave in a comment which is your favorite, and please like and subscribe. I'll try to do these videos as much as I can. And as always, have a great week and rock on.